Good afternoon, everyone. Well, I've just planted some more of the Queensland spinach, also known as island spinach, and it goes by a couple of other names, and discovered one of my pigeon peas came up. And I've just planted some more pigeon peas. And of course the chickens have gotten all the Queensland spinach scraps. Well, not just the chickens, I gave the goats some and the ducks some. So, I mean, I probably should have put it into dinner, but we had one duck sitting on eggs. I mean, the other ones are too, but I don't think they've actually got any eggs in there. She's got about 20 eggs underneath her. So I've got a portable guinea pig hutch that I'm going to put her around soon to protect her from the other ducks and also to protect the ducklings. So yes, that was my Queensland spinach. I had 3 very large, like it went up to about the bathroom window there, branches on my Queensland spinach, or island spinach. It's got a couple of other names, I'll put them down in the description. But yes, so they were all very, very full of leaves and very tall, so I've put a few cuttings around. I'm hoping that they actually take. Time will tell. That one's doing really well. I planted that one a couple of weeks ago, and I planted that one a couple of weeks ago. Those two were ones I just did. That one's one that I just did. I did that one a couple of weeks ago too, but it's not done very well at all. My sage is surviving. And this is where I've just moved the chickens from. This is my little chicken miracle garden. So I look forward to being able to show you what grows in here and how well it grows. So yes, I moved the chickens off here a little while ago. Actually had them here for a bit. Didn't take them long to completely decimate the grass that was here because there was no wood chips in this section. And now I've moved them onto that section, so that's going to be the next spot with for a garden. So in about 2 weeks' time I'll move these lovely roosters and hens to another spot, but this is where they are at the moment. But I've just planted some of the pigeon peas that I got from Rob Bob. Thank you, Rob. So big shout out to Rob Bob. Thanks for all the cuttings and the things that you gave me last time when I was at your place, which was actually quite a while ago. It was before summer. So yes, I just planted the last of the pigeon peas. I planted a couple in here, so I'll show you when they sprout up. See, I've also planted some more of the Queensland spinach cuttings over there. Hopefully I've got them far enough away from the fence so that the ducks don't eat them. Last time I did it, the ducks got to them. So I know these two are far enough away from the fence. I just hope that the wind doesn't cause them a problem. I should probably stake them up a bit more. I have staked that one, but I didn't get the stake down at the ground very far. And I really should put a stake there, a stake there, and a stake there, and then tie it to the 3 stakes. So that would be the ideal. That's not what I've done. So if it doesn't work, well, it's probably my own fault, or I've done the cuttings at the wrong time of year. But this is when we've had the rain, so this is when I've planted it. I also had a couple of banana suckers. So I'll show you how my banana circle's going. One of them anyway. So I had a banana sucker on this dwarf Cavendish and a banana sucker on that one. I've got no idea what it is. When I actually transplanted these two, they were the same size because they were in a styrofoam pot. This one's just gone nuts. So pleased with it, but it's not supposed to be a dwarf, and it was only in a styrofoam box. So I'm surprised that it actually survived being in the styrofoam box. But that's the sucker off that banana tree, and there's a sucker over there from this banana tree. Haven't had a lot of luck with putting suckers straight into the ground, so I'm hoping that that does okay. I've also put some sweet potato runners around the place. There's one there and there's one here. I've put them all over the place. Hoping to get some nice ground cover from the sweet potato. But yeah, so the other chickens are doing well. As you can see, I've got lots and lots of grass.
Shane actually just whippersnipped it recently, so it's come back again quite nicely. And my little it's a 1,000 litre IBC. I've set it up as on the overflow from our water tank from the roof, and this is like the third IBC full of water that I've moved down into the paddocks. So yeah, it's a little bit of a hobcobbled mix of pipes that I've put together. It'd be more helpful if one of the guys around the place had done it for me and done it properly, but hey, they're busy. So we work with what we can. I'd really like to be able to get the water going into the concrete tank, but I haven't figured that out yet. And we've got another black stand like the one out the front that I'm wanting to put here, so that I can actually direct the water straight up to here, so that I've got more gravity for my water that I collect, so it's easier to move it. And then if that was there, then I would be able to move it into the grey water. Sorry if I'm moving the camera around too much, I apologise. So yes, so these chickens are doing well, and I've just moved the Rhode Island Reds from here, so they scratched that up nicely over a few weeks. And the mixed layers, I've just moved from here. I've planted some sweet potato in there and some sweet potato in there. I'm yet to put some more mulch down here and spread out this dirt a bit more. I've only got so much energy, and it's dwindling significantly at the moment. There's just so much to do, and I've planted in a cover crop. Well, I didn't prantle it. I broadcast some seeds in here. So hopefully I'll get a bit of a cover crop happening, and chicken feed in here happening, so that when I move the chickens over, they get some feed. And the seeds had to be used before next summer, and they were summer seeds. And look at this! I'm pretty sure that that's plantain. Plantain is a really good weed. It's one of the ingredients in my salad that I made the other day. Oh, and an update on the bananas. So they're still not even close to being ready to harvest yet, but they're doing well. The other one doesn't seem to be doing as well, actually. Let's see how it's going. Oh, it's really not doing well at all. Oh, I wonder what's gone wrong here. I've never seen a bunch of bananas do that before. They actually look like they've ripened, but they haven't. They've gone yellow and then just died. I've never seen a banana do that before. That's truly unfortunate. Well, if that's going to produce bananas like that, I might just take that out, because that's not much use to me at all. Interesting. Well, there's an update on that one. It's got lots of lovely suckers, and that's actually the two of the plants over there are the same variety. Oh, look at that, guys! I've got a new bunch of bananas. Yay! Look at that. It's only a little one, but that's the first bunch of bananas on this tree. This is sweet potato growing up the banana. I really should take some of these suckers off, probably. Although I might not actually. Now that it's fruited, I might leave those up there. These sweet potatoes are doing well down here and creating some lovely ground cover. So yes, really pleased with how well this is going with my lack of attention. Yeah, another bunch of bananas. Sweet. Says I've got there's lots of mosquitoes down this end of the property. I'm not quite sure entirely why. See, I broadcast a heap of seeds down here and they don't seem to have germinated, and if they have, well, some of them have actually. Oh look, there's some. Oh, probably shouldn't be standing all over everything.
This lemon tree's doing well. I probably should prune it to give it a bit of a better chance, but it's coming along nicely. Still no flowers. I'm not sure how old it is. It was here when we moved in. But yes, see, I broadcast the same seeds down here and they haven't done anything down here. Oh well, it's all good. Looks like the top of my guava tree's died. It's a bit sad, but the bottom's still going okay. Well, it's throwing out hope of new shoots. Oh man, I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. This area's really, really bad for mosquitoes. My cassava has mysteriously been eaten by something, not the goats. I thought it might have been the goats. Sorry, bad camera work. So I thought this side might have been the goats, but this side definitely was not the goats. So, I don't know, they've been having a lovely time in there with the bamboo. Oh, and the boys. Little Davey isn't so little anymore. He's getting bigger. I know where Goliath is. Oh, there's Goliath. There's Goliath. The boys are getting bigger. I'll have to take them away from Mum soon because they're intact males. And I don't want to weather them. I do want to get them genetically tested though. But yes. So yes. Very pleased with my boys. This is Mary. Laura's over there. I'm not sure what to do with my mulberry after the goats got to it and ring-barked it. I'm thinking I might chop it down to the stump and let it shoot back. Mulberries are really good with that. Yeah, back up here again. On my moringa. Something got to my moringa and chewed off all of the leaves. But it's coming back again nicely. It's not quite as nice as it was, but it's still coming back. Here's the banana sucker. So yeah, anyway, there's the update for today. I better get up and do my chores. I've got to get the chickens fed and all that lovely stuff. So there's a bit of an update on the garden. Hope you found that interesting and to be kept up to date with what's happening on the farm and to find out when those lovely pigeon peas sprout. That, if you heard it, was a pile of pigeons. Sorry, mosquito. We have a ridiculous amount of pigeons around the place at the moment, which they're probably coming up for the leftover chicken feed that they're not eating. It's a bit frustrating, really, because the chickens scratch it out of the coop and then they can't get it. But that's what chickens do. That's how they till up the ground and make it so that it's really good for planting. This stuff here is just so beautiful and loose. The chickens have scratched it up really, really beautifully. But yeah, so remember to like and subscribe if you want to see when the pigeon peas sprout up. And I'll catch up with you soon. My lovely taro and canna lilies. I think the ducks are eating it. But anyway, have a great day. Bless you.